Good morning, everyone. This is Victor Echo 7 Quebec Hotel, Austin, out at Victor Echo 3228 Lac Du Bois Provincial Park. Correction, no, that's protected grasslands area. Out today on a -2 morning out here. The fog's just starting to lift and starting to get some good views of the mountains and stuff out here. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I've got the Chameleon MPAS Lite on the roof of the car, and I brought the Elecraft KX2, and today's not going to be a single sideband or not going to be a CW activation, but instead a single sideband activation. And the chance for me to try out this MX-P50M amplifier that I picked up a while ago. I tried running a ham stick, couldn't get it to tune up below a 5:1, so probably a coax issue more than an antenna issue, so I decided to bring out the Chameleon, grab the tuner, or my MFJ tuner here. It was only about a 4:1, so just tuned it down a little bit to where the amplifier will be happy. Then of course the KX2 over here, set up on 20 meters and 5-watt output. Then this will amplify it up to be around 40 to 45 watts, depending on the voltage given by the battery. I'm seeing about 40 watts. And yeah, this weekend is the CQ CW, or the CQ-DX CW contest. So you can just see how crazy the band is down here. And I could join in. There's no rules against doing contests with parks on the air, but I decided to use it as an excuse to do single sideband, since I don't seem to do that very often. And I wanted to give this amp a good thorough test out, because I actually haven't got to use it all that much. I've done some testing at home, checked into some nets with it, got some good signal reports, so now we're going to see what we can do with parks on the air. So it's great if the equipment works at home, but even better if it works out in the field. So let's see what we can get here. I'm set up on a 14.326, and let's try to get an activation here. I've already called QRZ and cleared the frequency. There hasn't been anyone around for the 10 minutes that I've been messing with antennas and amplifiers and stuff like that. So I'm pretty confident it is clear. So I'm just going to give a quick CQ here call here. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air. This is Victor Echo 7 Quebec Hotel. Victor Echo 7 Quebec Hotel from Park Victor Echo 3228. Calling CQ Parks on the air and standing by for calls. Okay, and I should set up my logbook as well. 14.326. SSB. Just like that. Let's see if it remembers my CQ call. I have to see. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air. This is Victor Echo 7 Quebec Hotel, VE7QH calling CQ, CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air, VE7QH calling CQ and standing by for calls. There we go. So turn off the monitor, because then you'll be able to, I'll get feedback through the microphone if I transmit through the microphone as well. So just let that call CQ. And I'll get a spot going on the spotting page. Yeah, decided to come out here and test out this amplifier. I bought it probably this past spring. It's around the time I would have bought it, but I didn't get to take it out much because and I didn't have any successful activations with it, because I ended up sending in the Elecraft here for repairs. So I didn't have a QRP radio to put on this QRP amplifier. My friend Jeff actually ended up borrowing it from me for a couple weeks, and he got to put it on his Zygu 6100. and he said it worked really well. He was doing a lot of digital modes with it, and he said it was working really well, so he was happy with it. Hopefully we don't get too much interference today. The military is out doing training exercises, and I noticed they had their full comms a trailer set up. So if you hear any weird beeping or static, that might be them. And hopefully I'm not causing them any interference, but we're far enough apart, and 40 watts is probably nothing to them. So they're probably doing okay. Or maybe we'll get a nice meeting. I don't know. It's really cool though, coming down the road. Of course my GoPro was packed in my bag in the trunk, but they were all lined up in their convoy with all their trucks, and I passed the convoy because they were parked on the side of the road. No one tried to stop me, and then they actually ended up following me down the road, so I was sort of leading this big military convoy until I turned off into the parking lot here. So the grasslands here is a huge area, very big. So I can see why they're out here practicing. It's all barren, untouched land. With some roads running through it. Ideal spot for military exercises, I would think. Yeah, looking at the meter here, we're averaging about 45 watts of Kilo Alpha again. Station calling, try again. India Lima Hotel. Kilo Delta 5, India Lima Hotel. Good morning. You're about a 5 and 4, 54 into Park Victor Echo 3228 this morning.
Oh, you're a 33 in Colorado.
Thank you so much for the 33 in Colorado. Have yourself a great afternoon, and 7-3. CQ Park's on the air, VE-7QH. Charlie United 3 again. I'm just getting some interference here. Can you go again with the signal report? You're about a 5 and 3. Well, thank you so much for the 44 into the Azores Islands. You have yourself a great rest of your day, and 7-3. Yeah, it's really loud on my end too. Thank you so much for the DX into the Azores today. You have yourself a great day, and 7-3. QRZ, Parks on the air, VE-7QH. Well, that's fantastic. DX into the Azores. Second contact. So, amplifier's doing its job, which is pretty good. Just gonna keep putting my palm on it, checking for any heat issues. Whiskey 0 again. Whiskey station again. QRZ, Parks on the air. CQ Parks on the air. CQ Parks on the air. VE-7QH calling CQ and standing by. Whiskey Hotel Uniform. Whiskey 6, Whiskey Hotel Uniform. Good morning. You're about a 5 and 4, 54 into Park Victor Echo 3228 this morning. Thank you for the 5-7 in California, and I cleared this frequency about 5 minutes ago. I've been calling for about 10 minutes.
Right, I don't, let's see. I say 7-3, he's really close to me, so good luck, bye-bye.
Thank you for that. QRZ, Parks on the Air, VE-7QH.
325.8, 325.8, this is W5 Charlie Golf Charlie. And the U.S. Coast Guard Amateur Radio Net, U.S. Coast Guard Amateur Radio Net on the air to provide a meeting place for those who serve U.S. Coast Guard Reserve, and the Coast Guard Auxiliary.
Thanks for checking to see if the frequency is in use. I'll clear for a net. I have no problem moving for a net, but when you just come in and say frequency is in use and just start calling on top of me, that's just ignorance. That's just rude. Right? Because everyone has the same right to a frequency. It doesn't matter if you're a net station or not. So if you just call up and just say, hey, we're about to run a net, do you mind QSY? Sure, I will QSY. There's people in the background there. I have to check my SWR again because I moved. 1.2. And I'm reading the meter on the tuner, not the radio, because the amplifier will be a near perfect load for this radio. So the antenna can be 42 to 1 SWR, and this radio will see close to a 1-to-1 SWR because the amplifier is a load, or is a good load. So I am actually reading off of the tuner and not the radio, but they just happen to agree in that instance. Is the frequency in use VE-7QH? I didn't hear anyone for the last 5 minutes, or my ability to keep time is not great. I tend to exaggerate, so probably the last 2 minutes I didn't hear anyone, but 14333. And I'll respot myself. Okay, phone. I know it's cold out. You don't have to freak out. So we got 3 in the logbook anyway. Yeah, I have no problem moving for a net because people expect the net to be at that spot. But it's common courtesy to call up and say, hey, do you mind QSY for the net? And I will move. And that guy obviously heard me because he called and said the frequency is in use and then continued to call the net. So, like, that was willfully arrogant or ignorant. He purposely did that.
W56 Indiana.
There might be someone on this frequency now. It sounds like there's another park down in the mud. I tend to hang out in the 300s because that seems to be where all the other parks tend to hang out. And then the rag chewers tend to hang out down here, but tune up, make sure SWR is still good. In fact, it's actually better. Is the frequency in use VE7QH? Is the frequency in use VE7QH? And don't worry, I retracted the pen tip before I did that. Okay, so our new frequency is 14,280. See what we can get. We'll respot ourselves on here. Let's see what we can get now. Got someone backing in. Got a cute dog too. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. This is Victor Echo 7, Quebec Hotel. VE7QH calling CQ. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air. VE7QH from Victor Echo 3228 calling CQ Parks on the air and standing by for calls. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. This is Victor Echo 7, Quebec Hotel. Victor Echo 7, Quebec Hotel, calling CQ and standing by for calls. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air. This is VE7QH calling CQ. CQ POTA from Park Victor Echo 3228, calling CQ Parks on the air and standing by for calls. CQ Parks on the air. This is Victor Echo 7, Quebec Hotel. Victor Echo 7, Quebec Hotel, calling CQ Parks on the air and standing by for calls. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air. This is Victor Echo 7, Quebec Hotel. VE7QH, calling CQ and standing by. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air, CQ POTA. This is Victor Echo 7, Quebec Hotel. Victor Echo 7, Quebec Hotel, calling CQ and standing by. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air, CQ POTA. This is Victor Echo 7, Quebec Hotel, calling CQ and standing by. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air. This is VE7QH calling CQ and standing by.
Kilo Delta 6, Victor United Mike.
Kilo Delta 6, Victor United Mike. Kilo Delta 6, Victor United Mike. Good morning. You're a solid 5 and 9 into Park Victor Echo 3228.
Copy 3228.
Roger, roger.
Roger that. We're about a 5-9 here in Northern California. My computer's running a little bit slow, and I copied the call on Victor Echo 7, Quebec Hotel, correct?
That's a QSL, Victor Echo 7, Quebec Hotel from Park Victor Echo 3228. Thank you so much for the 5 and 9 in California, and have yourself a good morning, 7-3.
7-3, thank you for the activation.
QRZ, Parks on the air, VE7QH. Okay, so that's number 4. I'm just stoked we got Azores on sideband. I've worked them. I worked them on on CW before, but not on sideband. So that's really cool for me, especially with this amplifier. It's definitely doing the work. 5 and 9 into California at 40 watts. I wish I could run it without the tuner, but unfortunately the Chameleon isn't technically resonant on any band. You have to sort of tune it down a little bit. And at some point I'll build a mount so that I can run just the whip, because you can run the whip on 20 meters and it will be resonant. But you have to adjust the whip itself. But with the coil on it, it's at about a 2 to 1. Running it on a mag mount is actually only a 4 to 1, so it could probably use a better grounding system. But being in the snow, it's hard to stake it into the ground. The ground's pretty frozen now. And someone spotted me at the wrong frequency again. Yeah. That's why no one's poking around, because I got spotted at 333 again. So yeah, this isn't a configuration I'll run all the time. I like the Elecraft because it's small and compact, but being able to do more than 10 watts of sideband is nice. I probably won't use this much on CW, but just having that amplifier to run more than 10 watts sideband usually helps quite a bit, because I find sideband to be very hard at 10 watts. I mean, Alpha India 5 Papa. Alpha India 5 Papa, good morning. You're about a 5 and 5. 5 and 5 into Park Victor Echo 3228 this morning. Oh, don't go away. Alpha India 5 Papa, good morning. You're 5 and 5 into Park Victor Echo 3228 this morning.
Yeah, Roger, I'm sorry. You got the QSB, got you also 5-5, also 5-5 in Colorado. Alpha India 5 Papa.
Thank you so much for the 55 in Colorado. You have yourself a great day in 7-3.
7-3, enjoy your activation.
Thank you for that. QRZ parks on the air, VE7QH. 1019.
Kilo November 6, Romeo Sierra Tango.
Romeo Sierra Tango, RST. Kilo November 6, Romeo Sierra Tango. Good morning. You're a 5 and 6, 56 in the Park Victor Echo 3228 this morning.
Good morning. You are loud and clear.
Thank you for that. Where's your location this morning?
7-3, thank you. QSF.
7-3, have a great day. QRZ parks on the air, VE7QH. So that's 6 of them. 4 more to go. Expected a little bit better results, but can't complain. I'll have to look up KN6 RST when I get home. But loud and clear, I'll take that as a 5.9, unless I'm told otherwise. KN6 is most likely a California station, and it sounds like I'm doing really well in the California this morning, so. Whiskey Delta 5 Alpha Foxtrot Romeo. Whiskey Delta 5 Alpha Foxtrot Romeo, good morning. You're about a 5 and 3, 53 in the Park Victor Echo 3228 this morning.
To yourself, I got you 55, 55 New Mexico, over.
Thank you for the 55 into New Mexico. Have yourself a great morning in 7-3.
73.
QRZ Parks on the air, VE7QH. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air. This is Victor Echo 7 Quebec Hotel calling CQ and standing by. Whiskey 5, was that Juliet Bravo Foxtrot? The Whiskey 5 station again?
Kilowatt Echo 0 Romeo Uniform Juliet.
Kilo Echo 0, I didn't catch the rest of the call sign.
Kilowatt Echo 0 Romeo Uniform Juliet.
Kilo Echo 0 Romeo Uniform Juliet, good morning. You're about a 5 and 6, 56 in the Park Victor Echo 3228 this morning.
QSO, thank you today. I've got you 553 into Minnesota.
Well, thank you for the 53 into Minnesota. You have yourself a great day in 7-3.
73, thank you for the activation.
QRZ Parks on the air, VE7QH.
Kilo Delta 7 Zulu Papa Nevada.
Zulu Papa. Kilo Delta 7 Zulu Papa. Good morning. You're a solid 5 and 7, 57 in the Park Victor Echo 3228 this morning.
Pleasure, thank you very much. You're also 57 into northwestern Nevada. Thanks for the park.
Thank you for the 57. You're actually 5'9 plus. I forgot to look at the meter. Have yourself a great day in 7-3.
You too, thank you.
1022 and 1023. QRZ Parks on the air, VE7QH. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air. This is Victor Echo 7 Quebec Hotel calling CQ and standing by. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air. This is Victor Echo 7 Quebec Hotel. VE7QH calling CQ and standing by. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air. This is Victor Echo 7 Quebec Hotel calling CQ and standing by. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air. This is VE7QH calling CQ and standing by.
November 7, Papa India Bravo.
Haven't had him in a while.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie.
Kilo 0 standby, November 7, Papa India Bravo. Good morning. You're 5 and 6, 56 in the Park Victor Echo 3228 this morning.
QSL the 556. So you're also a 5 and 6 in Northern California from November 7, Papa India Bravo. Thank you for being there.
November 7, Papa India Bravo, VE7QH. Yeah, thank you so much for the 56 in California. Have yourself a great morning in 7-3. And the Kilo 0 station, go now.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie.
Sorry, someone stepped on you. Kilo 0 again?
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie, Tyler, Minnesota. Got you a 552.
Okay, Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie. Thank you for the 52 in Minnesota. You're about a 5 and 4, 54 in the Park Victor Echo 3228. Thank you for the contact and have a great morning. 7-3. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air. This is Victor Echo 7 Quebec Hotel calling CQ and standing by.
Kilo India 5 Oscar Victor Alpha.
Oscar Victor. Kilo India 5 Oscar Victor question mark again.
Oscar Victor America. Oscar Victor America.
My brain's a little slow. Kilo India 5, Oscar Victor Alpha, good morning. You're 5 and 6, 56 in the park, 3228 this morning. QSL?
QSL, yes, 44, November Mike, 44, November Mike.
Thank you for the 44 in New Mexico. Have yourself a great morning, 7-3.
7-2.
QRZ, Parks on the Air, VE7QH. I think that's my 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's 12. CQ Parks on the Air, CQ Parks on the Air. This is Victor Echo 7, Quebec Hotel, calling CQ and standing by. Make this our last call because I have some plans this afternoon I want to get to. CQ Parks on the Air, CQ Parks on the Air. This is Victor Echo 7, Quebec Hotel, calling CQ and standing by. Last call, CQ Parks on the Air. This is Victor Echo 7, Quebec Hotel, calling CQ and standing by. Alrighty folks, thank you for the successful activation, and I'm going to go QRT. This is Victor Echo 7, Quebec Hotel, shutting down.
Victor Echo 3, Lima Delta Tango.
I'll squeeze you in there, Dave. Victor Echo 3, Lima Delta Tango. Good morning, you're a 5 and 6, 56 in the park, Victor Echo 3228.
You're about a 5 and a 2, a 52 here in Ontario. And what's my report again?
About a 5 and 5, 55 in the park, Victor Echo 3228.
Roger, thank you for the 5 and 5. Thanks.
Thank you for that last minute contact, and thank you always for hunting. 7-3, Victor Echo 7, Quebec Hotel, going clear. We'll spot ourselves QRT. There we go. That's 13 in the log and just over 30 minutes. That's pretty good. Cut it short. It's people coming down the road, but yeah, I just love this park. It's absolutely beautiful out here. Yeah, the park continues that way for probably as far as you can see, and it's all just grassland like this. Probably about, I'd say about between 800 to 1,000 feet above the city, which is down in that valley down there. And yeah, so it gets us out of the valley and gives us some good signals. Like you saw, I got Azores this morning with 40 watts sideband, so I'm pretty pleased with that. But yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll have to do some more sideband in the future. It's a lot of fun. I'm primarily a CW operator nowadays, but I do have fun with sideband every once in a while. But I'll end it there. 7-3 everyone. Victor Echo 7, Quebec Hotel.